So it's been around a week since the Bundesliga has started back up again, and there's a lot that has been taking place within that week. It's time to go through the week's worth of Bundesliga action. Let's go. What's up everybody, it's the Sports Code aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a recap of everything that's happened within the Bundesliga in the past week. There's been gameplays that's happening at this current time, and there's also been obviously games that have happened last week. So without further ado, to recap on some things that I picked up on, and of course all of you guys have picked up on. There are some that I might not even mention that you would like to say. So without further ado, please like and subscribe to the Sports Code YouTube channel, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments, man, what did you think of the Bundesliga this week? It's been incredibly interesting, the Bundesliga. It has been. It's still pretty lackluster with no fans. I guess that's the first thing I want to mention. It's everything I expected it to be. Very bland. It's almost like a training game. But football is back and it's televised and the league's happening, so these games still bring that significant importance to the league and to the teams involved. And I think that's the most important thing when you're trying to bring a league back, is you still need to realize that whatever happens, that Bundesliga is still a serious competition to win. And Dortmund, Leipzig, and Bayern and the other two teams that are in the top 5 all have a chance still to win this. So it's important that you take it as seriously as possible, and that's what these guys are doing in abundance. They've taken this seriously, and you can tell from the top 2 teams in Bayern and Dortmund. Obviously these are the 2 teams to take the most notice of. Yes, there are teams that are still in the race that are underdogs, and there is one team I want to mention that has been killing it as of late. But we're going to go starting into Bayern and Dortmund, who have both won their last games. And I believe that Dortmund, as of 15 minutes ago, or maybe so, won their game 2-0 against Wolfsburg. So there we go, man. Wolfsburg is a decent side. I don't think they're the greatest side in the Bundesliga, but they're a decent side, and Dortmund comfortably beat them. They won 4-0 last week against Frankfurt, and Bayern have won both their games too. It's coming to a very good conclusion when we have Bayern versus Dortmund in the coming weeks, which is going to help determine and shape the Bundesliga for a very, very long time, because the season's coming to an end. And if Dortmund can pick up a win over Bayern, then that could definitely secure a place for them to eventually, hopefully, get into win the Bundesliga, win the Bundesliga. And Bayern, all they need to do is have one slip up, and both teams are really important situations here. Now, normally we always see Bayern win it. It's very rare that we see Dortmund win it, despite how big they are. But yeah, at this stage, at this point in time, Dortmund do have a very good shot. So this is the thing that I wanted to talk about the most here. With the Bundesliga coming back, everybody's talking about the Bundesliga. You have the 2 biggest teams in Germany winning their games, and it's coming to a very, very good finale. It's not per se when they verse each other, and it's definitely a game to watch. So yeah, when that comes, I recommend you guys watch it. What can I say? Go watch Bayern versus Dortmund when it comes. Only time's ticking, man. We're going to seriously find out who's going to be the winner, and we can't even stress how important it is, because the Premier League isn't back. A lot of leagues aren't back yet, so the Bundesliga is the main source of good football. And for many people, we're taking it as seriously as our own league, because this is basically our league now until we get the leagues that we like back, until the Premier League comes back, the A-League comes back. Bundesliga is obviously here, La Liga and Serie A. The French league is cancelled, so people are generating buzz around the Bundesliga, and Bundesliga is the one that's getting the most credit for that. So after a week's gone by, I think the Bundesliga, a lot of people are watching this, and there are some people that have neglected it because it's not their league, but some people are watching it, some people are paying attention. And there are a few players that have had good milestones, I believe, in this Bundesliga season. Jadon Sancho's hit a milestone in his game. I believe he's hit the 30-goal mark for the entire season. What an achievement for Jadon Sancho. And again, a Manchester United target, and I'm obviously a Manchester United fan. So seeing that is a great confidence booster that we're going to get a good player if we can sign him in this summer or next summer, whenever we get him. It's a good sign to know that we're going to get a quality player. And the Bundesliga, as good as it is for up-and-coming players, it isn't the Premier League. So we know there's going to be an adapting period. But Jadon Sancho's quality. And usually German players that do come to the Premier League in their prime are decent players. So we're gonna then obviously he's not German. I don't mean that, like I mean from the Bundesliga. Bundesliga players coming to the Premier League usually have a decent track record. Maybe not for Man United, but for other teams. So that's where we're going to be at the moment with Jadon Sancho. 30 Premier League goals, 30 Bundesliga goals in a season. So that's a perfect milestone. And there's also another player I want to talk about. And Manchester United have also been linked to this guy. But I don't really want to talk about Manchester United per se with this player, because I want to talk about just how good he's doing right now. His name is Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz has absolutely run amok since the return. He has dominated the Bundesliga, man. He nearly got a hat-trick, I believe, in like such a quick time of succession. And in his recent game, he's also killed it as well. Havertz has been linked to many teams, but mainly Bayern Munich. And I think with the way that he started the restart of the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich must go and take action. It's as simple as that, man. It's the strong get stronger type mentality that Bayern have, and that's why they attack all those good players from the Bundesliga and recruit them to Bayern, and that's why Bayern stays up on top for so long, because you have all these fantastic players generating a career from the Bundesliga. However, at the end of the day, the pinnacle of the Bundesliga is Bayern, so who's not going to want to go there? It's as simple as that. You've seen. For me, this is one of the craziest things, because if you think of the two best Premier League teams at the moment, you have Manchester City and Liverpool at the moment. Of all time, different story. But for now, those two. How many players have actually rotated from Manchester City to Liverpool? Raheem Sterling is one. Is there any more in this recent era that's happened? What about Manchester United and Liverpool? How many players can you say have moved from Manchester United to Liverpool or vice versa? It doesn't happen often, if anything, in recent history. So the fact that the Bundesliga and Bayern and Dortmund are swapping players left, right, and center, you know, Matt Hummels, Götze, and all these players, Lewandowski, there are players that just move constantly all the time from that team to another, and it's very weird how that goes. But hopefully Havertz joins a big club, whether that's Dortmund, Bayern, any Premier League side, any top team really. Someone needs to grab hold of him and take him to a successful team and watch him even develop to a higher standard than what he is now. And that's very tough to do, man. The guy has been absolutely killing it for his team, and he deserves the recognition that he's getting. I think a lot of hype is getting drawn towards him in this past week. Many people are very interested in his signature, so I'm hoping that he gets the best out of his career. When it comes to Manchester United, I don't think it's a question. I'm sure we'd love to sign him, but I don't think it's in the cards at the moment. But there is rumours for Chelsea, there's rumours for Liverpool, and there's rumours for Real Madrid. There's rumours for everywhere for Havertz, even including Bayern Munich, who seems to be the favourite. So that's one player I wanted to mention in this Bundesliga weekly, I guess it's weekly video. There's one more team that I want to mention, and I do not know how to say their name, I apologize, but Hertha. Now, my friends have been talking about this team, this Bundesliga team, for a while, because at the end of the day, we're all trying to learn new teams. And to be honest, I had no idea who this team was. I didn't know this team existed. My friend, who actually goes for Bayern, he was the one that kind of brought that team into us and saying this team's actually pretty decent. And when you look at the results they had, they've won 4-0 and 3-0 in their previous games, man. So they're doing very well, and I feel like they deserve a little bit of recognition as well. Again, I don't know much about this team. I don't know the players in this team, so I'm not going to go into detail about the ins and outs of their team. Like, I'm a tactical genius, like I know how they play. I don't. But by a results basis, they've done fairly well. And they're a team to look out for. There are many teams to look out for, man. Frankfurt's still a team to look out for. Leipzig, I haven't even talked about Leipzig in this episode or this video. I think we all know Leipzig, man. We all know Werner is a fantastic player and one of the best. I haven't even mentioned Haaland. There's so many players that I haven't mentioned yet that we're looking to see the best out of. We haven't seen too much of them in this week, but we will see them. When the stars are bright and the lights put upon them, the big players come out to play, man, and we're going to be looking for that. And I hope to see a fantastic game with Bayern and Dortmund, and I hope to see fantastic games for the Bundesliga going forward. So that's all I wanted to talk about really for the Bundesliga. It's only been a week, so there's not exactly too much to talk about except for transfer news really, because now that the Bundesliga is back up, transfer news is generating about their league left, right and center. And again, I'm not that type of person to make transfer videos left, right and center, because they're all basically the same story and most of them will not be true. So until things are official, you'll get a video out of me. But until then, I'm just going to leave it at that. I've already made a video about Jadon Sancho. I'm not making 2-3 more. I'm not making another 10 about him. I just can't. It's all the same stuff at the end of the day. We'll know more when time progresses. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching this Bundesliga video. Please like and subscribe. If I've missed anything, and I can bet your ass I missed a lot of things, because it's hard to keep the whole league in check when you're doing a video like this. There's obviously teams I don't know, teams that I didn't watch. There are things that I don't know, and I'm not saying that I know everything. I've had my friends help me through this journey most of the time, if not all of the time, so just to learn new things, learn about the new league. So it is a learning experience, and I encourage you guys to write in the comments, or maybe just teach the people that don't know. It doesn't have to be me. Anybody that's wondering about the Bundesliga and that doesn't know much about it, to inform us, man. It's a teaching and learning experience, and a lot of us are willing to learn, and a lot of people are willing to share their knowledge. So if you do have any knowledge, feel free to let it in the comments below. If not, have a wonderful and safe day. Enjoy the Bundesliga football. I think there's still some games coming on now, so we've still got football to watch. Have a wonderful and safe day. Take care and peace.